Can you tell me about this design actually? Is this a design that you did yourself?
Yeah, I did it on Illustrator and it was digitally printed onto the fabric. It's actually the college building.
Yeah, I can actually see that now. That's the university entrance, isn't it?
Yeah.
I want to go to a uni in London, either Central St Martin's, London College of Fashion or Westminster.
And do you think you could?
Yeah, let's see why not.
Show initiative.
Creative thinker.
What do you want to be?
A creative thinker.
So could you tell me a little bit about what you're doing here?
So like, I've drawn this picture.
Have you actually drawn this freehand as well?
Yeah.
That's actually pretty sick, to be fair. Why would you go for the mustard yellow? Why do you like it?
It's quite a unique colour, I guess.
Job ready.
What do you want to be?
Job ready.
Right, so tell me about ties.
Well, what's the first thing you look at?
I tend to look at people's shoes first.
If someone was wearing a suit, what would be the main thing you'd focus on?
Probably their tie.
Well, that's why I made a tie.
What I'd do is I'd draw out the shapes.
Yeah.
And then once they're all cut out, it'd be like placed onto the material this way.
So do you want to be a tie maker?
No, I wouldn't say I'd want to be a tie maker. Like, I like construction. I'd like to do all garments, not just ties.
Can I have one of your ties?
Yeah,
Can I?
sure.
What do you want to be?
Professional,
What do you want to be?
entrepreneurial,
What do you want to be?
ambitious.
What are you doing?
I'm making a dress out of origami.
An origami dress.
I am indeed.
Who in this room feels confident with English and maths?
Is it more boys than girls, or is it kind of...
Well, this year there's 4 girls, I think it is, altogether on my course. But last year I was the only girl. And it's like a lot of boys.
Do you find that okay, or do you...
I love it. It gives me a reason to actually strive forward more.
Yeah, to be
It's like
better.
beat the boys.
Fair enough.
Don't worry about the high noise levels. I'll turn it down for us in a minute.
So what I'm doing here is I'm just drawing this curve here, which is at 390, and what that's done is bisected this line, which will mean I'll be able to make this curve along here, which will be exactly the same as that, except the opposite way around, which will then make it easier for me to make the gallows jig over there.
I have no idea what you just said.
What I'm doing, if you see this here, where I've just used this, it's basically like a massive compass, and where that line's crossed there, I'll flip this around, start drawing here. There we go.
I'm going to profile the bracket for the gallows jig now.
There's an old rule, think twice, cut once, because you can't weld something back on once you've made the mistake.
We talked really early on about making sure that you have the skills to fill out your job application forms better than the people sitting next to you, because you want the best jobs that are out there.
When building, you've got to show great initiative and amazing problem-solving skills.
Just take 5mm off your 10. Accuracy. Take 10mm off that 10 and this lot will all slide down. Just learn a bit, do a bit more, learn a bit more.
Yeah.
Stages. It'll come to you in the end.
It's a good job, Harry. Well done, mate.
Congratulations. And as you can see, the gallows bracket strong enough so you can stand on it finished.
I'd like to become, well, just really good at what I do.
Can you come and get the other letter? We need to swap them over. You put your letter where Kieran's was, just here. Good girl. Pop it there. Yay! Thank you. Research what everybody wants, chocolate-wise, for Christmas. Then make a prototype of that box of chocolates. Decide how many chocolates you're going to have in it.
Today, in practical cookery class, we are making a papier de beurre. So what are you making?
I am making
Well, so all you have to do is roll it. So what you do is you tuck the sides in. There we go.
So, you are now going to be our research teams, pitching against each other to win the ultimate prize. Okay, here's your task.
So these beef olives, are these preparations for in the restaurant tomorrow?
We won't be using this particular dish in the restaurant tomorrow, but these classes are all about building the student skills.
Chefs are resilient.
You are going to design a Christmas box of chocolates.
So what's this got to do with early years?
We're basically learning how to research effectively so then we can apply it to the next task.
So what are you going to research about a box of chocolates?
We're going to research what the preferences are on the different chocolates.
Hi, welcome to the movie restaurant.
Hey, we saw you in the classroom yesterday and you're in the restaurant today. What's the aim for?
Make your mark.
So why do you want to be a teacher?
Because I love working with children.
Twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are.
What if I put this one? Is that right?
No. We work hard to keep our skills promised.
Lily, can you do it?
Yes, I think it would work very well because we both have different skills in the kitchen.
Chloe, Bert, you working together now?
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
No, what's the aim for? Make your mark.
And where did the money go? Bank account. Into your bank.
I'm in fashion. How is sports creative?
Sports creative in all different ways. You can have
R.
K.
E.
A.
One thing we're going to do today is a recap game, which we've played a few times and the learners love it.
So we've spoken about types of sports that we use over the years. What is the development of football, the development of boxing, any other sports you can think of. 2 questions on what we have covered. Fold them up and put them in the middle of this table for me.
First off, it's a medieval football game. It has been played since the 12th century.
I want you to put your left hand up, okay, and put it over the person to your left of you's right hand, so like that. And keep your hands flat on the table. Single goes one way, double reverses, triple skips one. Yeah? No.
Name 2 old festival games.
Gravy Bath Championships or something like that.
Sorry I'm late. I'm very confused, but I'm sure I'll pick it up.
Show initiative.
Confident with English and maths.
And what are you doing this afternoon?
I think we've got badminton first.
Right, Millie, what do you do in college? What course do you do?
Fashion and textiles, level 3. I got nominated for the clothes show live.
Really? That's good, that.
Shortlisted to the top 10. I think it's around 5,000 in the country.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Not bad, that.
Not bad at all. Grandparents pretty happy.
Millie, today we're going to learn about coaching, and one of the very important aspects of coaching is communication.
1 step right. Forward 3 steps. Stop. Stop, stop.
The communication that we've learned over there, verbal, non-verbal and listening, we're going to apply to a practical setting.
And what you have to do is you only have 4 seconds on the ball and you have to try and keep the ball between your teams. Straight round, buddy, and then pass it on.
In one word, how would you summarise what your students are training to be?
Professional.
Work it, you're worth it.
Creative thinker.
Ambitious.
Show initiative. Strong leader.
Good communicator.
Resilient.
IT literate.
Team player.
Good problem solver.
Confident with English and math. Entrepreneurial. Professional.
Job ready.
What do you want to be?
A creative thinker.
Could you tell me a little bit about what you're doing here?
I've drawn this picture.
Have you actually drawn this freehand as well?
Yeah.
That's actually pretty sick, to be fair. What do you want to be?
Job ready.
I'm making a dress out of origami.
An origami dress.
I am indeed.
R.
K.
E.
A.
Really, today we're going to learn about coaching, and one of the very important aspects of coaching is communication.
1 step right. Forward 3 steps. Stop, stop.
Now 4 seconds on the ball. Straight round, buddy.
In one word, how would you summarise what your students are training to be?
Professional.
Hi, welcome to the movie restaurant.
I think it would work very well because we both have different skills in the kitchen.
Sorry, Bert, you working together now?
Yes, we are.
We work hard to keep our skills promised. Twinkle little star.
Start drawing here.
Last year I was the only girl. And it's like a lot of boys.
Do you find that okay, or do you?
I love it. It gives me a reason to actually strive forward more.
Yeah,
Yeah,
be
like
better.
beat the boys.